evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?
Welcome back to the Detroit Tigers franchise on MLB the Show. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. As you can see here, the Tigers are sitting right at 500 at 33 and 33. We're a half game back. The Twins and White Sox both a game and a half back, so everybody at the top is pretty tight here. The Royals are pretty much out of this thing at this point. So we're in the mix, but if you look at, really, I guess let's just look at June. We are not playing well. 2-7 over our last 9 here in the month, including 2 games against the Pirates that we lost, and we led both of these games and blew them. Same thing here. Had a late lead and blew it. I think this was Chafin's first loss or blown save of the season. So things are starting to unravel a little bit for the Tigers. And if we look at our statistical situation here, Victor Reyes still hitting just 195. That's just not getting it done, especially a guy at the top of the order. And it's not even like his on-base percentage makes up for it. Like a 272 on-base percentage and a 505 OPS, that's just atrocious. And we don't want a guy like that in our lineup. Robbie Grossman is doing okay, but still 232 is a lot lower than we'd like to see his average. Austin Meadows has really cooled off since the beginning of the season. Baez starting to swing the bat a little bit better again. Spencer Torkelson has been stuck on 7 home runs for a while, and his average has taken a serious dive. Cabrera's doing okay considering his age. I will take that from him. Scope has cooled off, and he's never really been hot, and he's hitting 248 on the year. Candelario has still been unable to get it going. Tucker Barnhart is starting to swing the bat well. But all in all, the offense is not really getting the job done. Haas is the only guy on the bench that's really doing a pretty good job. I'm disappointed with what we're getting from these two guys, with those averages way down where they are, especially considering when I have Castro in the lineup, it's usually against lefties that he's supposed to be pretty good against, and he has just been bad. Harold Castro will probably see that average come up a little bit this season, but bottom line, the offense is struggling. Then we go to the rotation. Rodriguez is still kind of scuffling along. He hasn't been ace quality at all this year. Spencer Turnbull still also struggling to get it going. Pineda has been okay. Mize has been, he was doing very well, but over the last couple of starts, he has struggled. And then Matt Manning came up. He pitched 6 shutout innings, exited the game, and then we promptly blew the lead, and he got a no decision. So it was at least good to see him pitch well. And then in the bullpen, Joe Jimenez has just been atrocious over the last several weeks. Fulmer got knocked around the other day. Tony Watson has still been pretty good for us. Cisnero got knocked around the other day. And then, like I said, Chafin got his first blown save of the year, and it was one where we then went on to lose the game as well. So not what we're wanting to see on really any side of things. And I think it's probably a good time for us to make this move, go to the roster, go to AAA. You see here, Riley Greene is hitting 299. His OPS is 864, so he's showing a little bit of pop as well. He's stealing some bases. I think it's time. We need a spark on this Major League roster, and I'm hoping that he can give it to us. Man, he's not even on the 40-man roster, so we got to just clear a spot for him. Shouldn't be that hard. Like Jason Foley, a 26-year-old, 57 overall D potential. I'll just remove him from the 40-man. Not a big deal. We'll add Riley Greene, and then immediately call him straight up to the majors. Now, we got to go to the Major League roster and send down Daz Cameron to AAA. So those two guys will essentially just trade places. Now, when we go to the lineup, Riley Greene is just going to go straight in, and he's going to bat leadoff. We're going to just throw him right into the fire and see if he can get the job done for us at the major league level. It's a little bit risky putting that kind of pressure on him and having him bat leadoff, but we need something to spark this team, and hopefully he can just come up and hit like 260 with a little bit of pop and steal some bases and kind of be like an Akil Baddoo and give us that spark. And speaking of Akil Baddoo, he should be coming back pretty soon, so we'll keep an eye out for him. Now, in the minors, I don't think this really matters too much as far as who's playing and who's not. If I can get... Wait. So this was against the lefty. We probably want Daz Cameron in the lineup against lefties. And then I guess he's the best option against righties as well. Okay, so here's Guerrero. He can play center when there's no DH, which is, I don't think that's ever in the minors anymore. So anyway, we've made that move, and there was something else that I was gonna. Oh, if we go to the injured list, you can see here, Akil Baddoo is almost done with his time on the DL, but he's not likely to be back for a week or two. So we will probably need to like throw him on the 10-day injured, or I don't know if you have to like throw him back onto the 60-day. I don't think it matters. Like whenever they're not injured anymore, we should just be able to pull them off. But that's what's going on there. So we are due for a game here against the Blue Jays. It's going to be a right-hander on the bump in Bowden Francis. So that means Riley Greene will make his major league debut in this one. So stand by. We're heading out to Comerica. He's going to get to make that debut at home. So we'll see if the Tigers can get back on track against the Blue Jays.
Today, the finale
and here we are in Comerica Park. It is the Tigers and the Blue Jays with the Detroit Tigers at 33 and 33. Toronto 10 games above 500, 37 and 27. They are playing very good baseball. The Tigers have been scuffling a little bit. Offense has been an issue, so they're going to call up Riley Greene, making his MLB debut as he heads out to center field for the first time in his life at a big league stadium. And he's hitting 299, or was hitting 299 with 7 home runs across 184 at-bats at AAA Toledo. 864 OPS gives hints that he's going to have the ability to swing the bat, hopefully at the major league level with a little bit of effectiveness, and give this team the spark that they are looking for offensively to get back on track and get a foothold in the American League Central. On the hill for the Tigers is Spencer Turnbull, just 3 and 7 across 13 starts this year, has not pitched the way that they would have hoped. He was in the mix for the opening day starter role, but a whip of 1.47 and an ERA over 5 is not what they are hoping for. He's going to start things off with a 1-2-3 first as he gets Guerrero swinging here to end the inning, and a good start for Turnbull. On the hill for the Blue Jays is Bowden Francis. That ball hit hard by Riley Greene. His first major league bat is a line drive to the shortstop, caught for the out, and he's 0-for-1 for his career. As you look at the Tigers, it seems like they are in 12th place in about every major statistical category among AL teams. As you see the numbers there, 36 stolen bases so far this season. The second batter of the inning is Robbie Grossman. He swings and misses at a ball breaking in on his hands. That's the first strikeout for Francis. Now we go to the top of the second. 3-2 pitch here is hit to the third base, or hit to the hole. Baez with a backhanded try, makes the throw, almost got him. And it looks like Detroit going to take another look at this one, and they are going to challenge. So we're going to go up and take a look at this one more closely, as the call on the field was safe. If he got him, this is an excellent play by Baez. And take another look here, and it looks like they got that just in time to get him, as Torkelson has it in his glove just before that foot hit the bag, but it is really close, and we'll see which way this one goes. And here comes the call, and they are going to overturn this one. So that's the second out of the inning. Now we go to the bottom of the third as he would go and hold him scoreless there. Javi Baez down on strikes on an inside fastball. That was a pitch to hit, but he got away with it. Now 0-2 to Torkelson, takes him upstairs and gets him swinging. Now 3 strikeouts for Francis. And now we go to Miguel Cabrera on a 1-2 pitch. He takes this one the other way, hit pretty well. A diving try out there in deep right field. It's going to get all the way out to the wall. It's a stand-up double for Miguel Cabrera. The Tigers, with their first base runner of the ball game, a runner in scoring position with 2 away. Jonathan Scope watches a slider miss low for ball 4. That'll make it first and second and bring up Jamer Candelario. And we'll see if the switch hitting third baseman can come through. First pitch of the at-bat is right down the middle. He turns on it, hits it pretty well, but that is going to be caught in right field for the final out of the inning, and the Tigers strand a couple, and we're scoreless after 2. Spencer Turnbull going back to work. A 1-2 pitch to Biggio there gets him swinging. That is the second strikeout for Turnbull, first out of the inning. Let's go now, next batter, Lantigua, swing and a miss on a slider down and away, got him swinging. That's 3 Ks now, and Turnbull matching Francis pretty much pitch for pitch here. But the next batter, Logan Warmoth, the first pitch of the at-bat, drives this one way out of here, deep into the bleachers in left field. And again, this season, the Tigers managed to give up the first career home run to a player. This time, it's the Blue Jays' Warmoth with a mammoth blast to left field, and he makes it 1-0 Blue Jays here in the third. Let's go to the bottom of the third. 2 out for Robbie Grossman. Nice change up there, got him swinging. Chasing that one a little bit low out of the zone. It's 1-0 after 3 innings, and Francis really in control here, just a hit and a walk allowed across that stretch. First batter in the fourth is Espinal. He's down swinging at a changeup out of the zone low. That's the first out of the inning and 4th K for Turnbull. Next batter is Guerrero Jr. That ball hit well deep to right field, way back. And Grossman unable to get to it. It short hops the wall. It's going to be a 1-out double for Guerrero. And the Blue Jays now with a runner in scoring position. And a chance here with the heart of the order coming up. 2-away now for Matt Chapman. 0-2. He goes up and in with a fastball and twists him up. Looked like he maybe had him guessing for something with a breaking action to it, because he swung at an ugly one there. And down on strikes to end the inning. Go to the bottom of the fourth. Austin Meadows to lead things off, draws a walk. And you know what generally happens when you walk the leadoff runner. The next batter hits a ground ball to short, and it's a 6-4-3 double play. Francis gets exactly what he needed after issuing that leadoff walk. And now 2 away in the inning and nobody on, and he's going to now have Spencer Torkelson. Leaves a slider on the outside corner on a 1-1 pitch. Diving try, knocks it down, but unable to get Torkelson. The inning continues on the infield single. The Tigers still not done here in the fourth. Miguel Cabrera, 4-pitch walk there. That pitch looked really good. Doesn't get the call, and that makes it first and second again. And it's Jonathan Scope. Had a fastball on the inside corner here, just hits a routine grounder to short. They flip to second, and that'll end the inning. It's now still 1-0 as we go to the fifth. 3-1 pitch to Kevin Biggio is low for ball 4. It's a 1-out walk, and Lantigua due up. Turnbull at just 61 pitches at that point right there. They're going to put the runner in motion here. Ground ball to third. Candelario backhanded try, throws all the way across the diamond and got him. That is a sensational play, one of the tougher plays in baseball to make. You got to be athletic to make this throw. He's well into foul territory, jumps throwing with his momentum going away from the bag, and throws a strike to Torkelson to get him. Now 2 away in the inning. 3-2 pitch is hit softly to Scope, and they're going to get Warmoth there to end the inning. And now we go to the bottom of the fifth. Still 1-0. The Tigers just 2 hits to this point, hoping to get on the board. First batter of the inning is Jamer Candelario. He's down on strikes on a very hittable fastball there. Let him get away with that one. We go to the top of the sixth now. Espinal swing and a miss on the slider down and away. He's down on strikes for the second time. That's 6 Ks for Turnbull, and he's at 80 pitches right there. Now 93 pitches into the game in the 7th inning. It's chasing in the dirt there. It's another strikeout. Send it down to first to get him. Now 94 pitches as we got to watch that pitch count here. Still 1-0. Can't get any run support. 2 away in the inning for Reyes McGuire. A little flare into shallow left. Candelario, though, can't get to it. It gets down for a single, And with 2 down in the 7th, the pitch count approaching 100, the Tigers are going to go to the bullpen here. Turnbull pitching very well in this one. Allowed 1 earned run. He is responsible for the runner on first, and they are going to turn to Tony Watson, the recently acquired lefty, coming out of the bullpen with a 2.89 ERA. Has struggled against lefties, which is pretty much what they need him to excel at. And so he is going to face one to start with 2-way in the inning here. That ball was hit hard, but fortunately Grossman able to get to it in the gap, and that'll end the inning. That could have been dangerous. If that ball goes to the gap, it's definitely going to score a run, but we stay 1-0. Jonathan Scopes swings and misses at a slider that was hanging, and he lets him get away with another one there, and it's now 1-0 as we go to the 8th. Tony Watson still out there. First batter hits a ground ball to the right side. Torkelson dives and knocks it down, but unable to recover to get the out in time. It's going to be an infield single to start off the inning. Now 2 away for Espinal. He chases a changeup down in the zone, and he's down on strikes for the 3rd time. Give him a hat trick, and we're going to the bottom of the 8th, still 1-0. Jamer Candelario, 2-2 pitch. He hits a fastball deep to right field, and it is back to the track and caught just shy of the wall. Francis at 99 pitches, and that one was a near home run that would have tied it. Now next batter on a 1-1 pitch, it's Tucker Barnhart taking it up the middle, through and into center field. A couple of hard hit balls to start the inning, and with that pitch count over 100, that's going to do it for the young right-hander. He was just absolutely sensational for the Blue Jays today. Tigers let him get away with a couple of mistakes, but they're going to turn to the lefty. Tim Meza got a nasty slider and a good hard fastball. Deadly against lefties, but struggling against righties this year. And the Tigers going to make the move with 2-way in the inning. A pinch hit with Victor Reyes. Riley Greene was 0 for 3 to this point, and had hit the ball hard every time. They go to Reyes. He's swinging first pitch and just flares one into center field. Actually 1 away in the inning here, rather. And that is going to make it now 1st and 2nd with 1 out. Robbie Grossman, 1-2 pitch. Chases one down out of the zone. Grounder to 3rd. They go 5, 4, 3, and just got him for the inning-ending double play. The Tigers miss another opportunity there, and now we go to the bottom of the 9th. 1 away in the inning. Jordan Romano on in relief. It's Javi Baez on an 0-2 pitch. Takes one up the middle and just fights off that inside fastball for a base hit. Tigers not done yet, but they need some rally action going on here to try and get this run in to tie the ball game. But the next batter, Spencer Torkelson, another 5-4-3 double play as the Blue Jays go around the horn to end this thing and win it 1-0 in a pitcher's duel where Francis pitched very well. You got to feel bad for Spencer Turnbull. They just could not score runs for him. But Francis gets player of the game. The Blue Jays had just 4 hits, 2 walks, and struck out 8 times. Espinal 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Nobody had more than 1 hit. Guerrero had a double. Warmoth with the solo home run, the first of his career, is the game winner. He also had a sacrifice bunt. Francis gets his 2nd win of the season, going 7 1/3, 3 hits, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Meza, 2/3 of an inning, gave up a hit, and then Romano comes on and gets his 20th save of the year, giving up a hit, but then facing the minimum as he got the double play. The Tigers only had 5 hits, 3 walks, only struck out 6 times, 2 of those for Grossman. Again, Riley Greene hit the ball well today, but nothing to show for it. Nobody more than 1 hit on the day for the Tigers. They did have an extra base hit from Miguel Cabrera with the double back in the, I believe, 4th inning. And then they hit into 3 double plays. Spencer Turnbull gets his 8th loss of the year, but he pitched well. 6 2/3, 3 hits, a walk, 7 strikeouts. Watson, an inning and a third, gave up a hit. And then Cisnero pitched a he walked a man in the 9th. But the Tigers fall 1-0 to the Blue Jays.
Happy to have you with us.
We're not done yet. Let's go out to Comerica Park again. The Tigers have now won 5 in a row since we last saw them. That loss put them at 33-34. This man right here started a 5-game stretch where the Tigers have not dropped a ball game. Michael Pineda going to the hill for the Tigers, hoping to make it 6 in a row. And the right-hander will get a look at his numbers here. He has been pretty good for the Tigers, especially lately, pitching very well. ERA down to 1.23, a 3.42 ERA, and he's 6-4 on the season across 14 starts. Command going to be key as he's got to avoid hard contact. That's one way to do it, as he gets Nick Solak swinging and chasing a slider down and away out of the zone for the 2nd out of the inning and the first strikeout for Pineda. He would pitch a scoreless frame in the bottom or the top of the first, and now look at John Gray, the hard-throwing right-hander. Perfect fit for Texas, if you ask me. He's got a 1.15 whip, a 5-5 record through 14 starts so far this season, and he's just got that kind of Texas mentality. Going to attack hitters and throw hard and make them, hit the ball and put the ball in play. Now, two-way in the inning, it's Austin Meadows. That ball hit into the shift. He manages to leg it out. You see him going hard out of the box, and it's a two-out infield single, although technically it got to the outfield. Then Javi Baez on a 2-2 pitch had a circle change to hit there, but he left him get away with it as he lifts a routine fly into center, and we're scoreless after one. Marcus Semien, 3-1 pitch. Fastball looked good on the outside corner at the knees, but Pineda does not get the call, and it's a leadoff walk. 1-2 pitch to Brad Miller now is sliced into left field, and that is in to left for a base hit. Now make it first and second. Still nobody out, and the Texas Rangers with a great opportunity here. Now one away in the inning. That ball sliced into left field as well, and that's going to get in, or get the run in, as the throw is not in time to get him. Texas takes the lead. It's 1-0. Here, one away in the inning. Now two away for Jose Trevino. He chases one out of the zone. Could not hold up. That'll end the inning. They strand a couple of runners, but the Rangers able to grab a lead. It is 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the second. First batter of the inning is Spencer Torkelson. He gets a slider over the middle of the plate and rips it into left field for a leadoff knock. So the Tigers in business looking to get that run right back. Miguel Cabrera, that pitch way outside, gets by to the backstop, and Torkelson going to take second. And now a runner in scoring position with nobody away after the wild pitch from John Gray. Now one away in the inning. Jonathan Scope gets one to hit here. A circle change was down. He rips it into left. Torkelson's got a hold at third, so it's runners on the corners. Double play would get Gray out of the inning here. And he's going to have to face Tucker Barnhart now with two away in the inning. That ball hit well, but right at the left fielder, and Gray escapes danger again. It's going to be 1-0 as we go to the third. Let's go straight to the bottom of the third. Victor Reyes, nobody on to start the inning. That ball into the gap in left center field. He's got really good speed, and the outfielders had to go a long way to get it. Reyes turning and heading for third, and in easily with a triple to start the inning. So a great opportunity now for the Tigers. Runner in scoring position just 90 feet away and nobody out. Riley Greene chases a changeup down and in. Ugly swing there. Not sure what he was looking for. He's down on strikes for the first out. Austin Meadows then laces one into deep right field. Long run. It's going to go off the glove. That gets down. It's going to score the run. And now 1-0. Runner on first. An RBI single for Austin Meadows. Then Javi Baez, 1-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. And that's a routine 6-4-3 double play there to end the inning. Baez unable to come through, but Austin Meadows got the job done. Looked like it might just be a sac fly. He got a hit, an RBI single, and we are tied at 1. On to the top of the fourth, 3-2 pitch. It's going to be a walk here, and Semien on to start the inning. In trouble for Pineda as he walks the leadoff runner. And there he goes. He's off and running. The pitch is a strike, and the throw down to second was a strike, but it's late, and Semien with his 8th stolen base of the season. Now Cole Calhoun 0-2, swing and a miss, down on strikes. That was the second out now with runners on the corners. Pineda with a chance to get out of this. It's 1-2 now to Adolis Garcia. That pitch is just crushed deep to left. Meadows back, leaps, but it is into the bullpen. A 3-run shot with 2 away in the inning. That one really stings, as Pineda was pitching okay, but he gives up hard contact this time. 10th of the year for Garcia. A 3-run job, and the Texas Rangers have a 3-run lead. 2 out now in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on first, and that's Riley Greene slicing one into left. That'll make it first and second, 2 away. We'll see if the Tigers can rally to get a run or two here. Austin Meadows. Ooh, did that pitch look good? It is called ball 4, and that'll load the bases for Javi Baez, who's 0 for 2 on the day. He did a double play his last time up. That's a fastball right down Broadway on 3-1. He takes it into center field. 1 run scores. Riley going to try and score as well, and he is in under the throw. It is a 2-run double for Baez. Cuts the lead to 1 as it's now 4-3
Two away now for Spencer Torkelson. 0-2. He goes down and rips a fastball into center field. That ball hit well, and it is going to be over the head of the center fielder all the way to the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Torkelson going to try for 3. Here comes the throw, and he is safe at third. A triple and a 2-run RBI knock for Spencer Torkelson. They would strand that runner, but the Tigers now with a 5-4 lead. Joey Wentz on in relief here in the 7th inning, and the Rangers wasting no time. That ball into Triple's alley. It's going to be a stand-up double as he doesn't run well. And that would score a run there. Sorry, there was a runner on, and Trevino with an RBI double to tie the game. Next batter slices one into left, and Joey Wentz can't get anybody out. The throw will go to second, and they are going to concede the go-ahead run there. Interesting that Meadows didn't at least try to hit the cut and see if they would have a play at the plate. Later in the inning now, it's Joe Jimenez on in relief. He can't get anybody out. That's a single, make it first and second. Still nobody out in this inning, and Texas already with the lead. Next batter is Corey Seager, 0-1. He hits a ground ball to short, and that is what the doctor ordered as the Tigers get 2 for the price of 1. And now a chance to strand that runner at third. 2 away for Marcus Semien. That ball hit really hard, but right at Semien. The Rangers grab the lead. It is 6-5 as we head to the stretch. The Tigers have seen that lead slip away after they battled back from down 4-1. Now they trail 6-5. 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. Torkelson chases one in the dirt. It's going to have to be sent down to first to get him, and they do. That'll end the inning. A runner was stranded in scoring position there, and the Tigers are running out of chances here as we head to the 8th, and they trail 6-5. Brad Miller, 0-1 pitch to him. That ball lifted deep to right field. Long run for Riley Greene. He is looking up, and this one is gone. A solo shot for Brad Miller makes it 7-5. His 6th of the year, 350 feet down into that right field corner. Now a 2-run deficit for the Tigers. On to the bottom of the 8th. It's Jonathan Scope down on strikes, swinging at a fastball up and in as Barlow got him for the second out of the inning. Now the bottom of the 9th. Eric Haas on to pinch hit. Swing and a miss there. Brett Martin gets him swinging with a sinker down and in. That's the first out. Now with 2 away, it's Willie Castro. A 2-0 pitch. He hits it hard, but that is going to be a line out to the third baseman, and the Rangers win this one 7-5. The winning streak is over for the Tigers as they drop their first game in 6 days, but they're still playing pretty good ball. And now we take a look at the box score here. 10 hits, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts for the Rangers. So they were swinging the bats pretty well and avoiding those Ks, which can be instrumental when you're trying to score some runs. They got 3 hits from Brad Miller, including that home run we saw. Adolis Garcia, 2 hits, and the big 3-run homer back in the 4th inning. Trevino, 2 for 4 with an RBI double. Garcia had a triple to go with his home run. His home run was his 10th, Miller his 6th. RBIs spread out a bunch of guys. Semien with his 8th stolen base. John Gray did not pitch well. 5 innings, 9 hits, and a walk. Gave up 5 earned, only struck out 2. But then Patton comes in, pitches a scoreless 6th, and gets the win. Sborz gets the hold. Barlow a hold, and then Martin with a save, pitching a perfect 9th and striking out 1. That was his 16th save of the season. For the Tigers, it was 10 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. They got multiple hits from Meadows, Baez, and Torkelson in the middle of the lineup, and that's where all the RBIs came from, respectively, as well. Rough day for Cabrera, going 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Torkelson with a triple, Reyes with a triple, Baez with 2 RBIs, as did Torkelson, and then Meadows with the other one. Baez hit into a double play to end 1 inning. Scope with his 5th error of the season. Pineda goes 5 1/3, 4 hits, 3 walks, 4 earned, thanks to that 3-run homer. He struck out 4 across that stretch, but Joey Wentz actually ends up getting the loss, going 2/3 of an inning, giving up 3 hits and 2 earned. Jimenez pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits and an earned run, and then Alexander with 2 innings, just 1 hit. He ended up pitching well down the stretch, but unable to get this one done for the Tigers as they fall 7-5 here in Detroit. Texas takes this one. That'll do it for this episode. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we'll see y'all next time.
Good evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?